Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of our Let's Play of Sid Meier's Civilization 6. We are Portugal on our Deity epic huge map. Sounds so impressive. And right before I started recording, I noticed, oh, someone picked up the other great engineer. So we can actually pick up Robert Goddard right now, which is going to be fantastic. Eureka's the rocketry technology, and will, presumably for the rest of the game, give us 20% production towards space-based projects, which is obviously really great for us. So we'll go ahead and pick him up now. Who's next in the list? Nikola Tesla, regional buildings plus 2 production, reach 3 tiles further. That is nice. I mean, it doesn't specifically, mention our scientific victory they're going for, but the production boost will be very helpful. We will see if we can grab that. You don't like that I've recruited a great person. Well, I mean, what are you going to do about it? I have the largest navy. I don't have that big of a navy, although we could whip one out really fast, especially with the amount of money we've got. The biggest fear really is that someone starts plundering all of our trade routes. That would hurt.
Lasts forever.
Plastics!
Except maybe plat.
Alright, so we are going for what now? Well, we want to go for rocketry, which we're about to Eureka. So we need combined arms and synthetic materials. 3 armories, armadas. Okay, we're not going to be building 2 aerodromes. Let me do this first, even though normally it'd be nice to reveal uranium. We actually might be able to get... I know this is going to delay these envoys. But yeah, we need this to unlock this. We got the 3 factory boost at some point, and I missed it. Okay. So aerodromes we're not going to bother with. We got this, we got that. Power plants we're going to hold off on. I guess you're just going to build a seaport. We should be able to get... oh, Liang needs to move, doesn't she? Do I just want to move her to Gao? No, but I do want to go and start getting more oil. Where are we going to reassign you to? How about Braganza? Because you clearly have a lot of sea tiles. So we'll stick you over there. So you're going to come here. You're going to Eureka that immediately. Then give us the production boost, which is nice. Yeah, sure. Heck, we could use the amenities. If it wasn't so kind of sort of annoying, I'd definitely be looking to trade more amenities. There were mods for Civ 4 and Civ 5 that made some of the trading a lot more convenient. There's a little bit of that for Civ 6, but it's still, like... In Civ 4, I remember you'd open up a report to see your, like, luxury resources, and you'd be able to see, like, who had some that you were missing. Made it really easy to fill in the blanks. Alright, your flood barrier is done. You can go back to finishing your neighborhood. Your flood barrier is done. You can go back to finishing your seaport. You are... Yes, we are going to farm here, because more housing tends to be... slightly more valuable for us, maybe, than the production. I don't know. This me? I always value production more, but maybe. America has electrified Cincinnati. There's You're still here because, of course, the Alliance. Dido declared war on Venice. Okay. So it wasn't Venice declaring war, so it wasn't an alliance shift. Dido explicitly declared war on a city-state. That's interesting. Because, yeah, I think if it's an alliance shift, it says the city-state declares war. Huh. We get some extra silver. And you've got nothing to do here right now. So I think you're just going to move over to Braganza for the fisheries. And we may end up buying another builder over here in Liang once she's established, or with Liang. I'm going to save up some money here because we may need it to... Well, no, we don't for... Okay. We're going to need 3 armies or armadas. We're going to create one over here. Oh, okay. We just need 1 extra ironclad. Do we have another solo ironclad? No. We have 2. And that's it. So we've got this one here to pair up here. We got this one here. So what we kind of need is we're going to need 1 extra solo ironclad. But I can just buy that. I mean, I guess I could preemptively buy it. It doesn't really make a difference. But I was going to say, I might want to just to double check we have it. We are short 1 coal. We are using up all our coal. Well, then that's fine. I could do something like buy a machine gun and merge up over here or something like that. Okay. Because I think it just needs a total of 3 armadas/armies. I don't think it's 3 armies or 3 armadas. It's a total of 3 of those 2 things combined. I hope so. I'm pretty sure. America. Okay, wow, they're really electrifying everything, which might start ramping up the pollution. We'll see. All right, I'm going to fabricate a scandal over here. And there's a chance of mission failure, fairly high one, but it'll hopefully not come and bite us in the ass. Class struggle is going to come in. Domestic trade routes we're not doing. Defense of the motherland we don't really need to do. Again, communism, like, very useful for us with the science boost, but I think a democracy is still giving us such high value. Are you stuck here? Probably. I'll just waste a turn and we'll send you to go again. Phoenicia is sending a lot of units over to Venice. We're just watching the war happening. Venice is definitely going to fall here. Mausoleum at Halicarnassus finally got built. It took a long time to build that, which is interesting because it actually boosts coastal tiles, and obviously there's a lot of coastal tiles. I'm not switching governments. I don't think we're making a policy change. No, we're good. Great people, let's take a look. We can find the Admiral or some Ritters and things like that. We're not going to do. Friendship has expired with Teddy. Well, let's renew that. There's no reason that I don't want friendships. You can go back to auto-exploring. That's going to be fine. Because I'm not planning on starting any wars, and I don't really want them to start a war with me. Because I don't have to worry about my military at all while this is the case. Although if it dips too low, some people might start seeing me as vulnerable and they may not want to renew things. You're really not giving me much. Although, who cares about iron and horses, right? It's really low value. We'll take a tiny bit more Diplo power. Maybe it'll be useful. Yeah, so we're getting... How come we get 8 from alliances? Oh, maybe it's based on their level. And like, we have 5 alliances, so it's not 1 or 2 per... It must be based on the alliance level. We don't have as much suzerainship as I might like.
For polyester. On this one matter, Satan and the Lord are in agreement.
That is pretty funny. The biospheres is quite interesting, but must be built along on a river adjacent. Yeah, that's pretty tricky placement. Geothermal plant may be something that we can use here. We might do 1 round of public works or whatever public service, the builder boosting thing. We might do that at some point still. Statue of Liberty still available. Alright, let's go Seaport for now. Funky Town. Oh! We could probably just win this with money. I mean, we're banking the money here. Send gifts of gold. Send age projects. Being at war will reduce. We might be able to do this for the votes. I mean, part of me kind of just wants to win by scientific victory, though. Okay, we've got one in Bologna, Taruga, Fez, so now we're going to go to Sean. Fabricate scandals. So, I mean, we're definitely going to lose some spies doing this. You know, because none of these... You can't gain sources or anything like that, so improving the stats becomes kind of difficult. Inca completed synthetic materials. Okay, good for them. Okay, combined arms. Yeah, so we need the Eureka. All right, but we need mobilization first. So we should kill a little bit of time here. We'll do this. Finish your flood barrier. So go ahead back to the entertainment district. Oh, yeah, you can flood barrier now. We really delayed that more. Maybe there must have been something that was quick to finish, and then rather than start the flood barrier, I started something else instead. Maybe I'll just buy the seaport here. Let's do that now. And then start up on... Gosh. You know what? Let's go for... Oh, you've got a theater square already. You know what? I'm just going to get a neighborhood going here. There we go. Friendship here has expired. Knowing that they're not all synced up. At least our alliances are all synced up. Makes it slightly less annoying. Plus, it makes it easier for us to reorganize what type of alliances we have with everyone, because clearly we won't have to renew the same one. We got a trade route that ran out. Venice has been defeated. Not a surprise. I mean, it looked pretty brutal. Phoenicia really did a number on them quickly. Modern Era ends in 10 turns. We might just go into a Dark Era, which would be slightly annoying, actually. Is that going to be a problem? Our cities are big enough that it probably won't be. This one might be... this should be okay, too. I don't know. Huh. Alright, your housing is fine. We might need another entertainment complex. I don't think any of these tiles matter too much, so we'll just stick you there. That's going to be okay. Let me move you here in Porto before I forget. We're going to buy another machine gun. That's quite expensive, actually. I might have been able to get some discounts and things going, but that's okay. Yeah, let me start some builders in that city in Funky Town since we don't really need anything else. You are go for food market. We could probably make use of another theater square. The thing is, you don't actually have a lot of really groovy tiles. No, let me go ahead and do that. Just build the library. Still want to save money. I think we are going to make a move on the trade deal here with America. We've never sent a trade route over here, so let's do that. How many turns? Okay, there's still 20. Oh, there's still the World Fair as well. Although we are winning that right now. Not infinitely, though. Just there's nothing we can do to boost it. It's just great person points per turn. That's it. I mean, I could spend more money on a few buildings, actually. I guess that would be the one thing. But it's not... I can't do anything to get, like, a big burst. Right? I think we might Dark Age. We might Dark into Heroic. Not that I know if that's going to be critical. There are enough eras left for that, right? Yes, I think there are. At least we're not, like, we're not close. We're not even close. Which might be a good thing. You finish your flood barrier. Finish your neighborhood, please. Yeah, we don't have an alliance with Teddy. Charleston's still worth a lot of money, though, because of our nows. Or the Fetoras. Built by Manaus. And... right, just stick you over here. We'll be on alert. Go be on alert. Mobilization's going to be done soon. And we are going on Fisheries. And yes, over here I will purchase another builder where Liang is. Where, oh, 90% chance to fabricate a scandal. Here, this is level 3 spy. Actually, Meier even have the fabricate scandal promotion. Huh, more settlers. Yep, look at that. The Incas are founded a settler. Go figure! Flood barrier is about to finish over here. Yes, build a broadcast center. Yeah, let's do a factory. Again, I'm going to sit on the money. And just keep some options open. You could really use an entertainment complex. Buy the tile. I think I might just put it here. It's not a very tremendous tile. Let's do that. I'm going to purchase the navigation school, actually, because there's a lot of sea tiles here. Getting that boost will be nice. And then build the research lab. Build the shipyard. And we're going to improve some more fisheries. I guess it would have been faster to improve those over there. Didn't realize with the cliffs and things would be kind of annoying. But yes, keep that one going. Okay. Mobilization is finishing. Nuclear fission is finishing. Now, I think we're going to get era score from getting our first army? I'm not sure. Because it would be nice to save it for later, but I need to get the triple army combo.
Leave the atom alone. In order to rally people, governments need enemies. If they...
Leveille Mass does generate a lot of money, but no, we're going to keep this for the tech. That's going to be okay. Cold War boost. combined arms. Okay. And yeah, we were going for combined arms. Oh yeah, because we already had the one. Into rocketry, yes. 100%. Choose a civic. Yeah, let's just finish conservation. Governor titles. Do we want more with Amani? Yeah, I think we're going to go all the way to puppeteer with Amani here. Because there's still no... And we want space initiative, but we still don't need it yet. We don't really need more strategic resources, although who knows, maybe we'll just sell them, that's okay. Great people situation. I could just buy Nikola Tesla here. Oh, Mary Leakey. We do have a city with 3 artifacts. Let me just do this now, that's fine. What's next in the queue here? A bunch of science and culture is going to be very handy for us. We'll get more than 1,000 because we're on a slower speed. I don't think I'm going to spend 10,000 bucks on Nikola Tesla. Guys, I can't afford a Tesla. It breaks my heart. But maybe we can, if we have enough faith, maybe we'll be able to afford a Tesla. Enemy spy killed. Okay. We do have a defensive spy still set up, which I guess it's not on counter spy though, it's just boosting everyone's level. Willie. Well, maybe. I mean, unless I block them to make it harder for people to win their diplomatic victories, but here's the thing. For fun, I kind of want to win the science victory, but we are so well set up for a diplomatic victory here. We make so much money. Diplomatic fair, we're going to get a point. It looks like we should get that, which is nice. And we should just be able to throw enough money at these emergencies. I will purchase the arena. Well, you're still going to be negative. Never mind. I'll build the arena. I'm going to keep the money. I mean, obviously, diplomatic victory is going to be so much faster. Does it send aid to both at the same time? Obviously, we want the Manhattan Project, but let's do a little bit of that. Mary Leakey. So presumably, Evora is the place. Yep, with the archaeology. It's funny, when you get the spear, it always looks as it just flashes out like, oh, that last slot is invalid for some reason. So we'll pop you here, giving us a science injection. Finishing combined arms. Revealing uranium. The one uranium we have in our current borders is over here. Well, let's make sure to get that hooked up. Well, we'll hook up the oil first on the way. That seems fine. Oh, this guy can actually... Well, no, you've got to keep doing fisheries. In fact, we might want to buy this tile. I think we will. Trade routes out of here. Do we want to move you to another place? Actually, here's what I want to do. I'm going to move you to this town so that we can grow Sadade a little faster. Because when we go into our Dark Age, I might be a little bit concerned. Oh, I guess with the Great Person, we did get some era score. But, I mean, we were going to get that. We were going to get her no matter what. Mary Leakey was going to trigger regardless. Because we were going to get her, like, we're just going to get her with time. Which means maybe I didn't need to buy her. On the other hand, then we got our combined arms slightly faster. And isn't that great? Rocketry is now done. Ah, that's very convenient. Yes, renew mission, keep protecting the campus. Which is just protecting people from stealing our tech. Like, there's going to be better buildings to protect later. But right now, this is fine because we want to keep this spy domestically to give +1 to all my other spies.
Hanging on.
Quarry boost. And we can get our spaceports, which we're going to start spamming out pretty fast.
Two essentials on which life depends have become global garbage cans.
Okay, we're going to get our envoys. We actually are working on potentially our second broadcast center somewhere, I think. I don't remember. We might be getting a boost there. Robotics does improve pastures, globalization, civic. We're not going to own 3 tanks. I guess I'll get nanotechnology first, and then we might just research composites, because we're not going to be owning 3 tanks, so it doesn't really matter. Stock exchange isn't going to happen for a long, long, long time, if ever, because we don't actually have commercial districts. 3 military academies. Actually, I guess that's not going to happen either, because we only have 1 encampment, I think. Master spy, nuclear, each envoys counts as 2 seasons, different government, production naval units. Cryptography is actually quite nice. Okay, let's just go Cold War. So yeah, we'll hard research capitalism, go into there. Well, I mean, we'll... professional sports is a dead end, actually. That's interesting. If we don't care about building a stadium, which is a lot of amenities, admittedly, but if we didn't care about it, we could actually just be like, we could just ignore it. I think we're going to have to get it at some point. But it's 2 techs. Like, it's 2 techs to get something that's a dead end. Okay, we need to... We still can't take it, which is annoying, but we're going to deny Teddy a few more Great People points, because we do actually have a competition going on with Great People points. Let me, while we're here, I'm just going to buy this tile real quick. Go and improve you. And we are going to need another builder over here, so let me just go ahead and do that. And trade routes over here, lots of food, lots of production, and, you know, the money as well, but then Sadat will get a nice, handy boost. Still at 165 era score. Try not to do anything too explicit to increase it. Culture, we're not the tops on culture, but we're, you know, on par with Teddy. We're still doing okay. We'd like a little bit more because it would be nice to unlock the advanced governments. The Manhattan Project, maybe not here, though. Build you. I'm going to keep sitting on the money a little bit longer. Worlds. There's no reason to check the World's Fair. There's nothing we can really do to modify it at this point. But I guess it just feels good to see we're still in the lead. And yes, you've got to remove this improvement so that we can build the oil well. Actually, I guess if we delay getting the uranium, I think that'll be... is the first uranium mine era score? Feels like it might be. Okay, that's a lot of oil. That's a good amount of money. You know what? Enjoy the oil. You might be building a bunch of battleships. I'm still not concerned. At some point, I might have to be. At some point, I will just, like, probably build a couple of battleship armadas or something. Just as a safety buffer. Food market, zoo. These are both pretty good. Or the spaceport we could start. Although your spaceport production's pretty bad. Let's get the food market. You've got a lot of capacity left over. What is this? Alliance level Dido is increased. Okay, that's cool. We need uranium. You already have power. We'll just wait. I think we're going to go arena. And over here, yes, let's start a spaceport. Why is this? This has got wheat, but it's so shit for food. It feels weird, but I am actually going to build this on the wheat because I'm going to want high production for space projects here in Funky Town. So we're going to do that. I guess start yourself on an arena. And... well, let's get Space Initiative ready. And we're going to have to move Ping in a city that's going to be building space projects. So that might mean Funky Town, which is pretty big. So actually, yeah, Ping, we're going to move you now to Funky Town. Boom. And then, is there someone we would prefer to have in our capital? Maybe Magnus, so we can grow a little faster? Yeah, let's move Magnus back to Lisbon. He hasn't been there in a while. Lisbon can grow a little faster. Fishery, go. Oil well, go. Still at 165 era score, which is fine and okay with us. And we can watch. So these, we're definitely going to want some of these things. Like, we're going to want this great engineer, production towards wonder. Oh! Then reduce your goal by twice. Okay, so it's basically spend money to do a wonder, which we'd be fine with. Oh, sea levels. Although they haven't risen enough to flood anything over here. It'll be interesting to see how that actually goes. You'll go there and fishery that, which completes this. So we can move Liang somewhere else where we might want fisheries. At a certain point, the fisheries aren't going to matter anymore because we're going to be building... oh, let's... there's not a ton of tiles over there, but there's some. Reassign. Because we're going to be building... there's the... there's 2 different buildings that you can build in the sea. I can't remember what they're called. The like sea homestead things and the sea-based power generation are both things that we're going to be building in the ocean so we won't need fisheries anymore. Spy mission go. We still need to hook up the uranium. Although yeah, we'll wait for the era to change. Although it's nearly there. 2 turns, 4 turns to get there. So that'll be okay. Nanotechnology's just been finished. I'm okay with that. Capitalism, we're hard researching. That seems good as well. Very pleased with this. I know this is not as dramatic as if we were fighting wars, but it does feel very good to go through, you know, all the efficiencies and things. World's Fair is going to complete in 1 turn, which will give us another vote. Aid requests are going to finish soon, and I'm sitting on a ton of money right now that's not going to improve. Oh.
Many
Slightly annoying to get an error score out of that, but sure. Boosts. Right. We'll go for composites because we are never going to build tanks. Or at least not 3 tanks, I don't think. I'm going to get a zoo going on. Go for the library. Yeah, I guess this is probably fine. We could probably set some repeat routes. We've got so many trade routes, but I do like to reevaluate from time to time, especially as our alliances might change. We could spread it around to... I don't know if we can change the rate at which alliances build. Do we have an alliance with Australia? We do. Let's make sure we've got a trade route going to Sydney. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in here. Man, Canada's pretty big. Trying to get a sense of these empires. America's population is not that high in these cities. What about... Okay, so Canada's huge, and... No, they don't have that many high population cities either, which is interesting. I'm used to the AI having much bigger cities than me. Whereas here, we've got, you know, size 22, size 24. I'm just playing such a different game than normal. Even we've had other pacifist games. We've had other diplomatic victory games, scientific victory games. But this still feels different from all of those. And it's not just Portugal. I mean, all this food over here is... I mean, I guess all these fisheries are probably helping. Because I think they give housing. Or do they? No, they don't. How do we have so much housing in this city? If I go here... No, is it here? It's on the first tab? Oh, it is on the first tab. Duh. Buildings, civics, districts. Do I have just... I guess I have a god tier neighborhood. It's +6, sure. You've got the water. It's not fresh water. No, I don't know. And it's actually got a cap of 28 right now. Wow. That is really good. Yeah, so Gao's not going to get a lot of fisheries, although what I might do is buy some tiles over here. Actually, we could set up some turtles and things like that if we get some extra builders. So maybe when Liang's established here, I'll buy a builder or 2 in this area to help out. So yeah, the climate did rise. We're not bad. 6th overall with the pollution. Like, we're doing well. These guys are in green. Is it because they're like the low? Because you're at 0. You've literally never polluted at all. Wow. Hang on. What is... Oh, we haven't actually contributed pollution from oil yet. I thought this was me, but this is like world pollution, so mostly it is from coal. Climate change phase 1, year 1700. I mean, you know, this is still a lot faster than history. I mean, we're going to start making frickin' rocket ships relatively soon, probably here in the 18th century. Well, at least get the spaceports. I mean, we're already starting to build our first spaceport. 25 turns is a long time. Anyway, I gotta wrap this up. Thanks a lot for watching, folks. I'm going to see you guys next time. Bye-bye.